I have a question. It's my favorite question. What is the most annoying NFC East fan base?
Oh, I know you know that. You already know the answer. It's Philadelphia. It's Philly.
Oh, yeah. You already know it before I'm even going to answer that question. Philadelphia Eagles.
I have an idea. I'm curious what you think.
Philly.
There we go. That's what I'm talking about.
100%.
Everybody says it. It's not everybody.
They are such vile individuals, man. They don't have a fan rapport. When they hate you, they hate your kids, they hate your wife, your mom. They tell you how bad of a person you are. Not a football player. They tell you how bad of a person you are. But it also is a great environment to play in, man. And I've heard from all of the guys that played there, the support on the other end that they give to that team is amazing. So I have a lot of respect for Philly and their fans, man. But it is a brutal place to play when you're wearing the opposite uniform.
No, it's why I went to a game a couple years ago and they were playing in DC and some guy kept trying to fight me and I was like 10 and this guy's like 35. I'm like, what are you doing?
That's what they do. That's why they got a jail under the stadium.
Yeah, he kept getting kicked out and somehow sneaking back in. I'm like, all right, where's the usher? Yeah. We got to figure this out. The Philly fans, were they as outrageous back then as they are now?
They was probably even more so because, the league has changed a lot. You interact. The league has changed in a positive way for the fan base, but when back in the 80s, they were more rambunctious. They could say things. They throw stuff on the field. Whether it's water, whatever, boiled eggs, rotten eggs.
Boiled eggs.
Yeah, all kinds of stuff.
Did you have any idea what the Philadelphia fan base was like before you got there?
Absolutely not.
Because if you're on the team, they love you. If you're not,
what? I would disagree with that slightly.
Really?
Even being on the team, there are times that you feel like you are on the visitors team because there were some times during my first couple of years where we were only winning maybe 2, 3 games, 4 games for the entire season, and so so fans would be pretty rude, and
in Philly.
In Philly? Absolutely, man. You come on now, but hey, I know I mean, listen. I was there when they actually brought in a judge and had a little small jailhouse in the actual.
That was real. That was real.
That was real. That was totally real. It would be times during the game where they have television timeouts because at the time, like the nosebleed section seemed like, I mean, it was in heaven. It was so high. And you would just see guys being thrown around. I mean, it was crazy. We would literally be talking to guys on the other team like, look at that. Just look at all that foolishness going on up there. I mean, it was insane.
Is it true at the old Vet Stadium they had a jail and a court?
Yeah, not so much a court, but they had a jail. If anybody that got out of hand, they just took them down there. They took them down into jail. So kind of a cooling off period. Yeah. Kind of go in there into a cell or into a room. I don't think it was an actual cell. No. Into a room there where he could cool off. And then it was decided whether afterward you were going to go to a real jail or they were going to let you go. But yeah, they definitely had a detention center, I guess, if you want to call it that, in the vet.
Has the Link thought about instituting one of those or not yet?
No, I don't think so. Even though Philly fans are incredible, but they can be rabid. There's no doubt about it.
Which fan base is more intense, Philadelphia or in South Bend?
Well, Philadelphia, they're more intense to a fever pitch. You can be scared sometimes level. But I mean, I love them. They're very passionate. If you're doing great, they love you. If you're doing bad, they let you know. Notre Dame, it's we love you no matter what. In Philly, they love you no matter what, but they're not afraid to let you know they don't like what the product right now. So it's a little more intense in Philadelphia than South Bend. It's Philly.
What was the wildest thing somebody like either said to you or around you when you were in Philly or during a game or anything? Anything out of the blue or?
No, that never. Well, this is a funny story. So I'm retired. I think I'm retired 5 years. I was out the league, and I flew on the East Coast to do something down in South Carolina.
and had a connecting flight to Philadelphia back to Kansas City. Get off the plane, walking through the airport. I hear this some guy from Philly, Collins, you suck. I'm going, dude, I've been out of the league for like 5 years, and somebody says that, and I was a typical Philadelphia. That means I done something good, but that was funny. But no, the Philly, we got golf balls thrown at us.
On the field?
Way up, yeah, way up at the vet. Yeah,
I heard they had a jail there.
Yeah, it was a holding tank, whatever it was, a jail.
They should put one in the link too.
Oh, that was they got some tough fans. I like interacting with fans.
This is 5 years. This is 5 years after you retired, not 5 years since you're on the Giants. I
was way out of the league. I'm gone 20. Yeah, this is my 21st year being retired.
You just gotta hope it's not. You gotta hope it's not the pilot, because you might need another connecting flight.
Yeah, but it was kind of funny. But I'll banter back and forth with all kinds of fans. But the banter is always cool. It's always above the board. No cursing, no like stuff. So when Philly won the Super Bowl, I got on the Philly fan page and said, "Hey, congratulations! It's about time. Welcome to the club." That was kind of fun.
But do you ever have any interesting experience with the Eagles fans?
Yeah, totally. I mean, my first game there, it was they had just had an ice storm, and they said basically they security briefed us, when you're walking in and out of the locker room, make sure you're wearing your helmet, because you're going to probably get pelted with ice balls. And a lot of times, they put batteries in it and they stuff all this stuff. And you can imagine with Jimmy Johnson back in the day when he had that coif, his hair was perfect. He had to put a helmet on to come in and out of the locker room because they were going to pelt him too. Brutal fans.